Yes, Etsy family. Hope you guys are well. Listen, here's another store review, guys. As usual, I'm going to be doing regular store reviews for you guys so you can get some ideas, tips, strategies to improve your stores. And I think we all need that kind of ideas and help. Sometimes we lose sight of what's actually working or what we need to do. But remember, guys, to get a chance of getting a store review, come over to my Etsy community. Not only will you get answers to your questions, um, but also you get a chance to actually have a store review. Do check it out. You get lots of answers to questions from my forums and various things. So come jump over to my Etsy community. The link is below, just for free. So just come on and have a look. Yeah. Anyways, so let's have a look at this store very quickly. So initial thoughts is there's a nice banner, nice design, but it's not actually telling me what's being sold. You got to remember when a customer comes over to the store, you want to be able to be very clear straight away. When they look at it, they want to be able to see, so very nice design, very nice banner, but they want to be able to understand and see what you sell straight away when they look at that banner. So maybe items of what you sell, maybe show that you actually give a discount to make sure that they have a look and see what's going on. I can see it's a new store, so only a few listings on here. The name is quite generic, and I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean it in a good way because it's not focused on anything sort of particular, and that's fine. They haven't said that we are a mug or we are a t-shirt product, whatever, design company or whatever it is, design studio. It's kind of quite open, which and I can see underneath here it says personalized goods and a variety already made items, right? But I probably would like to see it a little bit more focused, but I need to see what it is that they're selling firstly, and maybe have a little bit more focus on it. So if it's mugs, then maybe have a few sort of mug ideas, designs in the banner somehow. People do like to go into stores that are in a particular niche, especially when they buy from you something. They want to be able to come back. So if they bought a mug design and they come back and they see that you've got all other items, you don't have many mug designs, you won't get that repeat custom. And that's the thing you want to get. To be able to build a business, build a brand, you want to be able to get that repeat custom. And to get that, you need to kind of focus on a niche. Now, like I said, this store review is a quick one. There's probably many other things that I can also advise on, but this is just a very quick audit, just to give you some tips and strategies very quickly. I'll probably tend to go in a little bit more detail when I have a bit more time, but you can see that when I go down, it's got 12 sales. It's got information about what it's about. Welcome to Keep Your Spirit Alive, which is the name of the store. Your one-stop destination for inspiration and personalized gifts. So I'm expecting to see personalized gifts when I read that. Okay. Personalization is good. Custom is good. This is where I think now Etsy's focusing fully on personalized custom gifts. So definitely a good one to get into. I can see that there are 103 listings here. Okay. So still early days, still building. And I'm looking at various things here. You can see that personalized items, religious inspired mugs, and so on, buy a baby item. Now, my initial thoughts when I look across at these is most definitely, these mock-ups need work. Okay. Now I can see that these top two in the top right hand corner are definitely better. They look more realistic. They're in its own setting, in its environment, and also you need to see what is working across Etsy. I always advise is go to Etsy, see what these good sellers are doing, what their mock-ups look like, right? A lot of mock-ups with the hand here, you can see the hand holding the mug is always going to be a good one. This personalized birth flower cushion is always going to be a good one as well. I can tell, it looks good. How many are on a sale? 103 items are sold. Very good. That's what I advise. Keep everything on a sale, right? Give yourself that chance. The Etsy algorithm just loves the sales, so they'll push it a little bit more. So yeah, coming down, really need to work on those imagery or those images. Yeah, definitely need even these t-shirts with that gray background. You don't want to have that gray background. It really doesn't attract as much as say the top two in the corner, which are way better with that beautiful background, that flower. And also just kind of focus on the designs themselves because they're not clear. You can't see it. They need to be way clearer. And also look, the writing is not that clear at the bottom. See, look how small the writing is. I mean, obviously I haven't gone into the actual listing, but I definitely think as a main image it needs more work, right? Definitely needs more work. Now let's go into this. Shop icon, obviously you got to keep the same name. Yeah, so I definitely work on the banner. It needs more work. I would relate it to what you're selling somehow. Because it's not telling you much. You got just gift boxes in the corners and a nice design, but it needs to speak to you more. I know you got your one-stop inspiration gift shop, but even this is almost like quite boxy. It's not well designed. So I definitely work on the banner and just the name relates to it. That's fine. To the store name and about the name is fine. And you got a lot of information here where you're talking about personalized items, cool, and you got your about page and so forth. Okay. And obviously what you're talking about needs to obviously reflect what you're selling, right? Okay, so let's get into this. Now my guess is by looking at those images that I don't know. Let's have a look. That these two probably sell better than others, but let's have a look. Because like I keep saying, the window to your listing is your mock-up. The window that for them to actually want to go through and potentially buy. Anyway, let's have a look at this. So 103 items which I'm looking at, and yeah, clearly you got these. Okay, so in the last month, these three are done the best than any other listing possibly, right? And that is no surprise to me, people. No surprise to me, because what you see is you see personalization one, birth month two. There's ticking too many boxes not to kind of work, but I'd even add there's more to do here as well, and I think there's much more to get onto this. All right, let's have a look at this. Okay, this is interesting, right? This is interesting. So you got the personalized, yeah, like there's some interesting stuff, but what you probably have to do is you have to start improving and working on it. I definitely put more images here. I do like the images. The images are nice. See, it's got that realistic background. It works. These mock-ups work. But then you have to just look at see what are these items. These are obviously the traits, birth month. Have you got enough of the right wording in the title? That needs probably a little bit more focus. Maybe that custom. You got the custom personalized word in there, birth flower word in there, possibly add the custom word in there. Maybe focus on certain times of the year as a gift. But I'll definitely have some more images. Use what Etsy gives you. Use what Etsy gives you. Look at good listings within your category of birth flower for cushions and see what the good sellers are doing that are selling really well on Etsy. Yeah, selling really well recently. So remember, check out EVERBEE, which will help you do that analysis really. But I think this one has some good potential. Let's have a look. So these things kind of look like that. These ideas could work. These ideas could work. Total sales in the last month. You could improve the visibility as well. I think there's more that could be done on the title. Most definitely, more work to be done on the title. It's only got a 39% visibility score, but it's a good sign though. It's a good sign that this thing could work. And the one thing I do know about these customized cushions is that they are good. They are good. Look at that. Look how unsaturated it is. It's really good. And then what you're doing is, which is also pretty smart, is you're getting into particular months. So you go into those months. I think you know what, this is a good one to get into. Even if you just do cushions, I'm telling you honestly, even if you just do cushions, you can make a great living out of just doing cushions, like personalized cushions, should I say? Birth month personalized. And then what you can do is, as things evolve and change, you can do personalized cushions in many different other niches. It's fine. I think this could be something, most definitely. So only 107 views. You're getting 3 sales in the last month, $61, and it's not even on a sale either, is it? I don't know. I'll probably look at the pricing as well. Just try and make sure the pricing is on point. So check your pricing. I like the designs. I like the idea, and it's personalized with the name and so forth. Oh, you got a video on this one, which is good. That's a good one. I guess it's a slideshow. So yeah, just definitely add a video. Maybe do more with the video though, because it kind of looks like that ball's just getting bigger. But kind of try and do a little bit more with the video. I think, but it's good that you got a video, but just it needs a bit more work, I would say. But I think there's potential in this though, for sure. I'd kind of be focused on this because I do know that it's a good niche to get into, but you just need refining. Your title needs work. You need to get some of those keywords in there, more keywords in there. I just want to check out other things. It's basically, don't spread yourself thin, right? Start saying, okay, I can see what's working. Now it's time to focus. I want to just have a look and see a little bit more on your product description. Okay. I think you need more work on the product description too. Explain what you get, how you get it, maybe just some more information. Go look at some good sellers, and it just would help convert those sales more. This one is a bit too doesn't it? You're talking about these beautiful sort of cushions, but talk more about how you get the item, any questions you got. Try to answer FAQs. Look at the kind of questions that people ask. Maybe also look at the things that people have already bought, and maybe that things that you could improve, maybe with regards to delivery if possible, or something like that. What you could, say, your communication, maybe talking to the customer, there's still early days, but there's still work to do. But I think one of the most important things is identifying and finding something that can sell. So you can see that I've kind of just went straight into this, because I can almost see that it's a decent one. I know you got other ones that you started also recently that maybe that have that potential too. But I probably would and remember, you got this personalized birth flower, sorry, which is, I guess, another month. And like some months will be better than others that sell in terms of this customized cushion. Some months will be better than others. It's just the way it is. But you can definitely maximize on this whole niche. Yeah, so you know what? I do think you're on the right track. Like I said, just look at your pricing, possibly compare your pricing, increase your visibility. You need to really work on the visibility is another important one. The higher the conversion, the better. When I click on this one, let me just check this one. Even this one, the one that's selling the best out of all your items, could get some better visibility. And that visibility can be in a few ways: increasing your imagery, your mockups. You're not using all your images. These are the things that will increase your visibility, by the way, right? Making sure you got all videos and all images on listing. Make sure you're using all the title characters and using the right words, more of the right words in the title. Like I said, do look at good recent listings in this particular niche. The other thing I would do is I would also make sure that you work on that product description, got your keywords, and then also answer those FAQs. So yeah, even with the one that's selling the best, look at the pricing, like I said, needs work, and then see the things that you could improve on a little bit better. But this is a good one, and like I said, this one can go in many different directions, because there is some potential in this one. And like I said, you've also you're on the right track. Basically, you're on the right track. I think you just need to go into this a little bit more, and there are things that you can do and improve on it. But yeah, I think this is a very good one to get into, and it can expand. And when you go into birth flower, you can expand further, and I think that's a good one to get into, because that's what people are looking for. But you just need to hit all the right buttons, tick all the right boxes, so that you're able to really really push those sales out. And then, also the Etsy algorithm, it does take time to kick in and work on these. These are all recent as well, by the way. So there's a lot of room for improvement, but a lot of really, really good potential on the store. I like what you're doing, and I like how I can see that you've been working hard. You're trying to improve. But, I think the personalized items are the way forward. I think birth flower, with the way you're doing, is the way forward. You might need to look around at different things. Maybe look at how to do bouquets, those family ones as well. In terms of birth flower, you might go into that slightly, but staying within birth flower, but go into other things, like yeah. So there's a lot of potential in this, but yeah, a lot of things that you can work on. Anyways, guys, yeah, check out the links below to join my community. Check out EVERBEE, where I help analyze this store as well. But yeah, I'll see you in the next store review. Take care.